let's begin the valedictory function now.
ISOT 2021 comes to the end. It was really a grand success of the conference, and we must appreciate effort of the people who make this conference a grand success. It is the organizing committee under the leadership of Dr. Abi Abraham and Dr. Rajesh Nair. The teamwork of the whole organizing committee has made the best effort to make this conference success, and the scientific content of the Congress was superb. The faculty were superb. There are namely some of the faculty, Nobel laureate like Alvin Roth, Michael Rees, Marcelo, Stephen they were present, had graced these occasions, and I am grateful to all faculties chairperson. The success of the conference also depends upon the delegate attending the conference. Delegate attendance was very satisfactory. At this moment, I'd like to congratulate the whole organizing team with particular reference to Dr. Abi Abraham, Dr. Nair, and Dr. M. John. M. John was the treasurer. Without finance, nothing can happen. Dr. John has managed finance very meticulously, and such a hybrid conference was most successful to my mind. Therefore, I again congratulate the entire team organizing committee. Now, before I give the mic to Dr. Vivek Kote, I just have a request before the Thanksgiving ceremony, give a chance to me because I want to make a very pleasant announcement. Over to Vivek Kote, please.
Thank you, Dr. Jay Prakash, sir. I thanks organizing committee, all members of the ISOT, all faculty, speaker, chairperson, delegates, presenters for their overwhelming participation in ISOT 2021 despite COVID pandemic. Around 200 abstracts were submitted for the presentation, and it is my pleasure to announce the winners for the abstract in different category. In the full oral category, the first prize goes to Dr. Sanskruti Chauhan for gender disparity in kidney transplantation, a single center experience of over 2 decades. Second prize, Dr. Maria Gomez from Spain on organ donation innovative strategy for Southeast Asia. Second prize is also shared by two other, Dr. Deepak Ray on thymoglobulin experience from RISE registry, and second prize also goes to Dr. Brijesh Yadav on HLA allele are associated with anti-SARS-CoV antibody seroconversion in renal allograft recipient. So second prize is shared by 3 winners. The third prize given to 3 winners. First, Dr. Ruchir Maheshwari on robotic assisted kidney transplantation, evolution of the surgical technique. Third prize goes to Tanvir Samra on plasma site versus normal saline versus ringer lactate as intraoperative fluid during renal transplantation, a double-blind randomized control study. And third prize goes to Dr. Mariam on International Registry in Organ Donation and Transplantation 2019 versus 2020 worldwide data overview. So I congratulate all the winners. We will send you certificate and prize money after the Congress is over on your address. And now I request Dr. Abi Abraham to announce the winner from mini oral category.
Thank you, Dr. Vivek. At the outset, let me thank ISOT for allowing us to organize this meeting, and Dr. Vivek and Dr. Jayaprakash for the wonderful cooperation. And I think within our limits and during this COVID pandemic, I think we have made our best possible efforts. Like all good things have to come to an end for a fresh new beginning. And Dr. Maman John will be giving the formal vote of thanks. Now I would like to announce the winners of the mini oral presentation. There was an enthusiastic participation for free paper in the free paper category, and the mini oral, again that has been divided into basic science and the clinical science. In the basic science category, the first prize has been that goes to two people actually. That is Ankur Mittal for prevalence of genetic mutations associated with kidney disease in renal transplant recipients, single center experience by Ankur Mittal, and analysis of anti-HLA antibodies in renal transplant recipients, single center experience by Sandeep Singhal. So first prize will be shared by both Ankur Mittal and Sandeep Singhal. And the second prize goes to Chandini Kota. The paper was influence of CYP3A5 polymorphism on tacrolimus dosing in renal transplant recipient. The prize she shares with Chaubi Kamtan, and the topic paper was urinary soluble CD163 and CD163 plus M2 macrophage tissue infiltration antibody mediated renal allograft rejection. And the third prize goes to Meenuji Nair. The topic is correlation between donor-derived free cell DNA levels and active allograft rejection renal transplant recipients. In the clinical category, the first prize again shared by two candidates, Sivakumar SP and Nitish Kumar Mohanty. And the topic of Sivakumar is prospective observational study on urinary tract infections in post-transplant recipient at a tertiary care center. And the paper of Nitish Kumar Mohanty to determine the long-term efficacy and safety of azathioprine after switching from mycophenolate mofetil. So the first prize is being shared by both of them, and the second prize goes to Mr. Tashid Ali Jahadir. It's a single center experience of kidney graft with multiple renal arteries during renal transplantation, 13-year experience. And the third prize goes to Mr. Sudeep Desai, that's consequence of first and second COVID-19 wave 1 renal transplant recipients at a large Indian transplant center. As Dr. Kutte said, all prize winners will be getting their certificate. It will be posted to them. The prize money will not be posted to them. And again, thanking the organization for allowing us to conduct this meeting. Thank you.
Good evening, one and all.
Excuse me. Just a while, I want to make a very pleasant announcements. Then it is followed by your thanks giving ceremony.
Go ahead, sir.
See, my tenure as a president is over, and officially I hand over the charge of president to Dr. Sunil Saraf. It is my very pleasure and pleasant task to do it. So from now onward, I become the past president, and Dr. Sunil Saraf now become the president of the ISOT. So this is a very pleasant announcement for me, and now you can proceed with the Thanksgiving ceremony.
Dr. Rajesh, please announce the other winners.
Thank you, Oja sir. It is indeed a novel experience for all of us here in Kochi to conduct a meeting of this magnitude in the hybrid mode. Indeed, all of us have faced this for the first time. So we had some technical glitches to start with, but the organizing committee did not leave any stone unturned to get the things done in a smooth and uninterrupted fashion. So any difficulties the members, the faculty, the delegates have faced, I apologize if at all they have faced any difficulties. We have tried our best, and we are thankful to all of you for your overwhelming participation in this Congress. So I'll go on to declare the winners in the poster category. There are two categories here. One is the moderated poster category. In the moderated poster category, the first prize goes to Emre Karakaya for the study on assessment of long-term outcomes of pediatric liver transplant recipients. The second prize goes to Dr. Karim Meskouri for the results and evaluation of living kidney donors, a monocentric cohort of 200 donors. And the third prize is backed by Dr. Vishwanath Patil for the study on outcome of transplant in HIV positive cases. Now, the next category is the poster category, the non-moderated, the general poster category. The first prize goes to Dr. Sunaina P. The topic being ABO incompatible, the paper being ABO incompatible kidney transplantation, a single center experience. The second prize goes to Dr. Vishnudev URS for his study on the influence of body mass index on the dosing of tacrolimus in renal transplant recipients. And the third prize is backed by Shanmuganathan Velu, Dr. Shanmuganathan Velu, for his study on prevalence and risk factors of post-transplant erythrocytosis, a single center experience. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you very much. Over to Dr. Maman for vote of thanks.
It's my pleasure as the treasurer of the organizing committee of ISOT KOCHI 2021 to propose the vote of thanks. First of all, our sincere gratitude to the President ISOT, Dr. Jayaprakash, incoming President Dr. Sunil Shroff, and President-elect Dr. Georgie Abraham. And we are fortunate to have Dr. Sunil Shroff and Dr. Georgie Abraham physically here for the last 4 days to encourage and support us in the day-to-day proceedings. A special thanks to our Secretary, Dr. Vivek, Treasurer, Dr. Narayan Prasad, and to all the council members for their unrelenting support in the conduct of ISOT 2021 at KOCHI. We appreciate and place on record our gratitude to our event manager, Mr. Shekhar, and his team. Special thanks to Dr. Minimol and her team, audiovisual team led by Arun Moses, and our sincere thanks to the management and staff of Hyatt Hotel KOCHI. We do hope that most of the delegates had a good experience with this virtual platform, which was new to us also. Hope to see you all in person at the next meeting. Thank you and have a great evening.
Yes, so KOCHI team will send you the certificates and prize money very soon. Thank you, Dr. Abhi, Dr. Rajesh, all the KOCHI team. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Vivek.
Thank you, Vivek.
I wish to express my very special thanks again to the organizing committee, and there is no question of any shortcoming in this conference. It was best organized. My again special thanks to Shekhar, event managers, those who were involved in the hybrid conference, and all people sitting on the desk. I can see my very, very special congratulations and thanks to all of them. You don't feel you had a shortcoming. I don't find any shortcoming anywhere. And I hope the next president after me, Dr. Sunil Shroff, is very lucky to have a secretary like Vivek Kute. Therefore, in the last, my very, very special thanks and congratulations to Professor Vivek Kute. He is very meticulous in the management of the things, and he will be remembered by all in the ISOT history. His meticulous working pattern, his hard working pattern, his sincere working pattern is unparalleled. Therefore, I congratulate Professor Vivek Kute and thanks him, and I hope Dr. Sunil Shroff will get a similar support. Therefore, Sunil Shroff is lucky to have a Vivek Kute as a secretary of ISOT. And the last, good evening and congratulations and thanks. Don't you think RNG committee you have any shortcoming? There is no shortcoming at all. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, sir. I was lucky to have Professor Jayaprakash as a president since in my paper. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. We'll meet again in Nagpur next year.
Okay.
Physically.
It's time to disperse. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Till then, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you.
Deepak, bye-bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Good to see
And
you, Deepak.
Dr. Abi, fantastic conference. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you. Thank you,
Dr.
Vivek, and thank you to you all. Congratulations. Excellent, excellent Congress. Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah.